Konnichiwa minasan, and welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to let you guys know that I am going to be going to Japan in the next 3 weeks, and I am going to be vlogging as much as I can from there, so I hope you watch those videos. And I realized that I never made like my most useful tips when traveling to Japan video, so I figured this would be a really good opportunity to do so. So welcome to my top 10 travel tips when going to Japan video. That is a long ass title. I'm gonna make that far more SEO friendly for the actual title of the video. So the first tip is a little bit of a language lesson. Japan is an insanely polite country, so when in doubt, use the phrase SUIMASEN or SUMIMASEN. They're both the same. SUIMASEN literally means thank you, excuse me, and I'm sorry. SUIMASEN, ここはどこですか? SUIMASEN, ここはどこですか? SUIMASEN, 助かります. SUIMASEN, 助かります. And simply, SUIMASEN, I'm sorry. Next, Japan is still primarily a cash country. If you're in a city, your credit cards are generally going to be okay, but cash is still truly king over there. And you're also going to want to keep in mind that you're probably going to end up with a lot of coins. So you're going to want a purse or a wallet that accommodates that, specifically because the smallest denomination of of paper cash in Japan is seien, which is about $10. Speaking of money, the Japanese yen is very close in currency exchange conversion rates to the American dollar. I don't know if that made any sense, but the conversion rate for Japanese yen and American dollars are very similar right now. I believe that one American dollar is approximately 102 yen. Japan's prices are all written out without decimals, so if you see a purse that's going for 10,000 yen, that means it's about 100 bucks. So what you do is you just knock off the 2 zeros at the end and you get like the dollar amount. What it's basically showing you is the yen is almost like showing you the cents of what an American dollar is. So 1,000 yen is about $10 because 1,000 cents is about $10. Does that make sense? Oh my god, that just happened naturally. What? Dumb. Next, it rains quite a bit in Japan, so even if you're only there for a week, chances are it is probably gonna rain one of those days. So you are going to probably have to purchase an umbrella, but it's very easy to do so. You can just buy one at any konbini, and it's about like 200 to 250 yen, and you're gonna ask for a biniru gasa, which is basically just a vinyl plastic umbrella. There are those like see-through umbrellas that you pretty much see anywhere. My next tip is about tips. There is no tipping in Japan, regardless of how awesome the service is. They do not accept it, and in some cases you might actually end up offending them. Like I mentioned earlier, Japan is a very, very polite country, so their level of service is pretty superb. Whether it be a gas station or a department store, they really do go above and beyond, and they're always very courteous and very kind. So I do understand the feeling of being compelled to tip. If you do want to show them gratitude, just simply bow your head and say "Hontou ni arigatou gozaimasu." "Hontou ni arigatou gozaimasu" means like truly thank you so much. Next are escalators. If you're traveling in the city, you are going to be utilizing a lot of train stations, which means you're going to be on a lot of escalators. You must follow this rule, especially or maybe specifically only on up escalators, but you stand on the left and you pass on the right. You cannot screw this up. Japan is insanely densely populated and overcrowded, and if you screw this up, you're gonna cause a lot of trouble, and a lot of people are gonna stare at you, and it's gonna be very embarrassing. So please stand on the left side, pass on the right side. Now let's talk about trains. If you do not have a Japanese passport, you are actually in luck. That means you can buy a Japan Rail Pass. Now, a Japan Rail Pass allows you unlimited train rides and even bullet train rides for about $275 per week or so. It's pretty crazy, and it's extremely useful, and it's a huge discount because you will ride a train pretty much everywhere, and you also don't have to worry about purchasing tickets that are like specific to the location you're going. You can just go, when you approach the turnstile, instead of going through the turnstile, you have to just go to the either very right side or left side where there is a ticket person, and you show them the Japan Rail Pass that you've purchased, and you are also going to show them your passport. So you have to carry your passport around, but you should be doing that anyway when you're traveling in Japan because there are a lot of duty-free shops in Japan, which means, or specifically in Tokyo, I think, and that means if you show your passport and show that you are foreign to Japan, you don't have to pay taxes. We're gonna continue talking about trains. Now this is more specifically for central Tokyo, but it is really important to familiarize yourself with the Yamanote line. The Yamanote line is usually color-coded in green and it runs through all of the major tourist spot cities in Tokyo like Shinjuku, Harajuku, Shibuya, Akihabara, and Tokyo itself. So it's very cool because it runs in a full circle and you can either ride it clockwise or counterclockwise, and you basically can't screw up because if you do, you can just get off at whatever the hell station you're at, like run the platform, get onto the other side, and just go back. So it's pretty great. So this is my last tip and it's a little bit next level, but it's pretty important if you are meeting anybody in Japan. When you go meet somebody in Japan, it is customary to bring a gift or omiyage. It usually comes in the form of sweets and you can pretty much purchase any omiyage from any city train station, or actually any train station really. They usually sell sweets in these like really nicely packaged things that have like individual sweets in like little packages within the package. My favorite is Tokyo Banana. It's basically like a banana flavored custard mini cake that are individually wrapped, and it like has a cute little bow on it, and sometimes they have different like seasonal flavors and stuff. But yeah, it is best for you to bring that whenever you're meeting anyone at any time in Japan. It's a form of gratitude and it's very important. So yeah, please bring gifts when you meet anybody in Japan. And there you have it. Those were my top 10 tips for traveling in Japan. If you liked this video and thought it was helpful, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And leave me a comment in the comment section below telling me about what else you're curious about in regards to traveling to Japan. Thank you so much for watching. I can't wait to vlog a butt ton in Japan, and I really hope you guys stick around and watch those as well. It's really weird because I haven't made them yet, so it's strange that I'm talking about it in this manner. Anyway, そんじゃまたね!